Hello everybody, BP Gamer here, and today I'm going to be using a Raikou Solgaleo team. So it's been a while since I've posted a VGC video, and honestly it's been a while since I played VGC. I played a couple of Series 12 games, but you know, we're getting back into it. Mr. Bagel Bites uploaded his VGC video today, so I'm hoping to get this one out by tonight, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to have the rental code covered. Down in the description below is the original Twitter post where you can find the rental code, maybe follow and like the post, share it around, give the team creator their own credit. But let's have a look here. So Solgaleo with that weakness policy, Sunsteel Strike, Psychic Bangs, Rock Slide, and one of my favorite moves, Wide Guard. This is really good for like Calyrex Shadow Rider, Kyogre, Groudon, all things that hit Solgaleo very hard, and all things that people are going to want to click into this team. So Wide Guard's a very cool utility move, and it doesn't it kind of devalues some of the max options for Solgaleo because you won't have access to that Max Quake, but otherwise it's a really handy move. The other restricted on this team is Kyogre, a very strong restricted. You don't have to play much Series 12 VGC to know that, yeah, Kyogre's a bit bonkers at the moment, with Water Spout, Origin Pulse, Ice Beam, and Protect, so a very normal Kyogre set. And then we have Kartana, which is a Pokemon that I never really have much success with, but hopefully today we can find some success with it. It has Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, Smart Strike, Aerial Ace with the Assault Vest. So a really cool Pokemon, kind of Wool Zacian as far as I know, unless they have like Sacred Sword, but still a very good Pokemon. Next is the other featured Pokemon on the team, Raikou, with Thunderbolt, Snarl, Bulldoze, and Helping Hand. Snarl, obviously, again, for those like Calyrex Shadow Riders that Solgaleo is really going to struggle with, and for Kyogres as well, because it lowers that special attack. Thunderbolt for stab, and then Bulldoze to proc that weakness policy for our Solgaleo. And then Helping Hand, I just assume, just to really get really good damage off. Boost those max moves, because with Solgaleo, you really want to get 3 KOs with that Dynamax, so Helping Hand just helps you pick up those extra KOs. And then we have Incineroar with the safety glasses, running that Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat, Parting Shot, and Fake Out. A very standard Incineroar set as well. And then we have the Whimsicott with Energy Ball, Tailwind, Safeguard, and Charm. Safeguard and Charm are really, really cool. So Charm is obviously really good into those things like Zacian, which is very common in the meta. What's the other restricted physical attackers? I can't really think of many, honestly, but it can be good into like Rillaboom as well to like really lower those Grassy Glide attacks. Anything that wants to max Quake Solgaleo, Groudon is really good into, and then Safeguard is really good. Is like a really good counter to Grimmsnarl, which is running a lot of Thunder Wave and stuff like that at the moment. So a really cool team, and I'm very excited to use it, and hopefully we can catch some fat W's. All right, so an interesting team on my opponent's end is I honestly think like a good lead here is actually like Whimsicott, Kyogre with Solgaleo and Raikou in the back. Or do we want... Look, honestly, a better move would probably be, instead of Raikou, bringing either Kartana or Incineroar here, because what's Raikou doing for us? Yeah, I feel like Incineroar is actually better here, right? For the Intimidate onto, like, Excadrill. And they're probably going to proc the weakness policy for us. But it kind of sucks not being able to bring Raikou into this first game. I just don't think it's going to do much for us, right? Because we've got Tailwind support. Like, Helping Hand stuff could be nice, I guess. But I think this is just a better team. I don't want to just, like, throw in Raikou where it's going to struggle. But, Excadrill's looking a bit rough. Even Latios, like, we have Snarl, but we don't do much damage. So yeah, I think it's the best to not bring it into this first game, which really sucks. But maybe you'll bite us in the ass, and then Raikou will be sitting there in the back laughing as he's warming the bench. But yeah, I just don't think it's gonna be great this game. So let's see what he starts off with here. It could be like Zamazenta, Cinderace, I would assume. It's Excadrill and Talonflame, as we get to start off with Kyogre and our Whimsicott. Does he just go for the dual Wind Beat here? Even if he does it really matter? I'm happy just like trading Tailwinds here and going for... Don't we outspeed? Excadrill normally. Are we max speed though? Let's just have a quick look. We are max speed, but we're not timid. So I am going to... I don't know the speed of Excadrill. I'm just going to Origin Pulse just in case we get hit with a max move here. I think I want to max Solgaleo in this game. We could have just maxed Kyogre, and then we would have had a really strong lead, especially with them maxing now. Yeah, that might have been better, but we can get like max Steel Spike boost next turn. As Excadrill gets pretty beefy here. He could have Dual Wing Beat just to one-shot our Whimsicott, but if he doesn't, no, he just has Tailwind. That's really good, because now we get to Charm Excadrill next turn, right? As we set up our own Tailwind here. And we get to see if Kyogre outspeeds. And if we do, then Water Spout was the better move, which we do actually. And one of them dodged the attack, which is the Excadrill. Damn it. That sucks. Yeah, we should have just gone for Water Spout then. My bad. I just didn't know if we outsped, so... yeah. Goes for Max Rockfall here, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Into Ogre, which we tank fine, so I'm not too fussed about that. Because now we get to Charm the Excadrill and really neuter it. We might even be able to go for a Protect here, I think. We do lose the Focus Sash on Whimsicott, though, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. Who's he bringing here? Brings out the Zamazenta. Okay. Dauntless Shield. Okay, I'm happy for going for Charm into Excadrill. And bringing in Incineroar here, I think. This way we get Excadrill to -3 this turn, which is really valuable. And we get to keep Kyogre alive as well, which is also great. I don't know how fast is Zamazenta. Is it like as speedy as Pokemon Showdown? Is it as speedy as Zacian? Like, is it insane as well? I'm actually just not too sure. We outspeed with the Charm thanks to Prankster. Zama 100. Yeah, it's very quick. It is very quick, but Excadrill outspeeds. Yep, Incineroar takes that like pretty well, honestly. So, considering it's a super effective attack, they get special defense boost, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. As Zamazenta goes for Behemoth Bash, but Excadrill outspeeds, so that means Kyogre outspeeds. So we could actually maybe go for the max option here. Did they double up into it? No, they go into Whimsicott. Whimsicott sadly doesn't take that, but that's fine. Whimsy faints. But I'm happy to... Is Behemoth Bash a fighting type move? I'm happy to bring out Kyogre now. Because we outspeed Excadrill. In terms of... Let's go one more turn of max. So what I want to do this turn is actually Dynamax, Max Guard here, and fake out Zamazenta. This way we stall out Excadrill's Dynamax turn, and if he does go for Incineroar, that kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. So we'll get the Dynamax off here. And like best case scenario is I think best case scenario is just Excadrill targets Kyogre here with the Max Quake. So how many Pokemon does he have left? He has Max Guard, because he has 2 Pokemon left. And then he goes for Wide Guard, which is this is fine. This is perfect even. As we get a Fake Out onto Zamazenta, which does little damage, but he actually does Rockfall into Incineroar, which sucks, but that's okay. Oh wait, Incineroar lives actually. Okay, that's but we won't. Oh no, we will live the Sandstorm because of the safety goggles actually. So that's actually really valuable. So Excadrill falls. Oh, doesn't fall, but goes back into Bubba form. So I'm happy to max Geyser here and could try get a parting shot off, but I think I'd rather just switch into Solgaleo so we get another Intimidate off. I think might be better, especially if like it's Cinderace in the back, and this gives us fake out pressure next turn as well. So bring out Solgaleo, which might have been the better max option this game, but I'd rather just do Kyogre. High horsepower. Yeah, Kyogre eats that up for days. Behemoth Bash, which does go into Solgaleo, which is, I think it does anyway. He's looking at Solgaleo, and I think we tank that fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's just very little damage, thankfully. So Solgaleo tanks that up for days. And we're able to hit a Max Geyser here. And we should outspeed next turn as well now that we've reset the water. And it gets almost a clean KO, as I think it's actually Focus Sash. Yes, it is. It is Focus Sash there, so that's fine. We get the rain back up. Here, so the Tailwind's paired her out. I actually even just want to try and kill Zamazenta here and go for just a Sunsteel Strike. Yeah, just go for a Psychic Fangs onto Excadrill. Because this way, if Excadrill protects, it's like whatever. And I don't think Excadrill's actually taking out Kyogre at this. It goes for Behemoth. Oh, wait, he outspeeds, doesn't he? Wait, yeah, I completely forgot. That's fine, I think. Like, Kyogre might go down here. Does it, though? Kyogre's a beast. Kyogre's an absolute machine, actually. Oh, my God. Yeah, Kyogre does not care. We outspeed with Solgaleo, hit a Psychic Fangs. Taking out the Excadrill. Why did it outspeed the why did it outspeed Excadrill? Oh, because yeah, the water. Yeah, no, I'm just dumb. No, it's all good. All right. What's out next? Cinderace? No, his own Kyogre actually. Okay. So that's interesting. I think I'm happy to go for just to try an Orange Impulse and take out the Zamazenta. Oh, he has Helping Hand. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's fine. We go for Psychic Fangs here. Okay. And if our Kyogre, for whatever reason, outspeeds, then we're in a really good spot. Okay, we do outspeed. This is single target, so it does really good damage. Let's see if he Water Spouted. No, he Orange Impulse as well. And Solgaleo dodges it. That should give us the game, I think. Alright. And with Kyogre dying here, we get a free switch into the Incineroar, which allows us to have Fake Out Pressure this next turn, which is obviously just really valuable. All right, let's go. Bringing out the Incin. A bit of a slow game to start off with, kind of, but we had to play around that Dynamax a bit. Had to respect it. I think like this game was really free if we just like Dynamax that Kyogre, like Dynamax Kyogre first turn, right? Or if we just even went for the or if we even just went for the what's that thing called? Or if we even just went for the cheeky god damn. No, I've lost my train of thought. I'm actually gonna Darkest Lariat and Wide Guard here just to be cheeky. God damn, what was I trying to say? If we went, yeah, I think we just max, right, and just like one shot Excadrill there. Or no, or go for the Water Spout because we actually outsped. So that probably actually would have just, because then we would have hit Excadrill there too, and that actually might have brought it to a sash. Okay, so Kyogre's in the red now. Yeah, Darkest Lariat. He should just Ice Beam Incineroar now, right? He shouldn't try it again. Okay, the battle was just cancelled. Awesome. He might have been choiced into Origin Pulse, actually, which would have been pretty funny. Like, honestly, would have been pretty funny. All right, so it is the Calyrex. Okay. I feel like... Oh, I don't know. I feel like I like the idea of Solgaleo, Raikou, Whimsicott for like late game Tailwind, and then Kyogre here. Something like this. We're gonna do this. It kind of feels weird not bringing in Sin here for the Calyrex and Zacian, but I kind of don't trust that Thundurus start, right? And he'd probably lead like Thundurus. I'd lead Thundurus Whimsicott if I was them, honestly. But then we'll be able to Bulldoze, Max, Rockfall, Thundurus at the start of the game, which would actually be really good. Because I don't think Thundurus does much damage to us. Or they could Max Darkness, actually. But without a boost, how much damage is Max Darkness really doing to Solgaleo? Yeah, so Max Darkness maybe like brings us down to half? And then if they start Calyrex, like Calyrex Whimsicott, we could just Wide Guard and go for Snarl, which would be a really strong start too. So I think the Raikou and Solgaleo start actually is unironically really strong here against this guy's team. So, yeah, we'll see where he leads though. Maybe like Helping Hand Max Darkness is going to cause us some troubles, but we'll see what happens. You know, we're using Raikou. We could just feel good about that fact. So he's going to start off with Zacian and Whimsicott, which is fine. A bit awkward because we don't actually... this is probably like the worst start for us, right? So we could just probably... Dynamax. Just protect this turn though. I'm happy Dynamaxing, going for a Max Steel Spike, and just going for Bulldoze here. If I had Protect, I'd Protect Bulldoze, but yeah, I don't, so. And then, like, how much does Behemoth Blade really do to Solgaleo, right? And then if you switch here, that's fine, because you still get a defense boost, which is really valuable against your team. The biggest issue, though, I guess, is, like, we don't have Wide Guard if Calyrex comes in. And if you go for Protect, that's also a bit awkward. Because you don't do much damage. But then we get a defense, like a free defense boost, and I'm happy with that. So we'll see what he does here. We do just Dynamax straight away because we're absolute Giga Chads like that. No late game Dynamax. That's for big old bussies. We got this big old lion boy coming out. It's the cat squad, dude. They're not ready for it. Let's go. Solgaleo, how much? I look. I haven't played that. I haven't played with Solgaleo enough to know how much a steel on steel Behemoth Blade does, but we'll find out when we. Goes for the Helping Hand here, actually, which is fine, I think. It'd be kind of... Oh, just close combat to Raikou, actually. Which does KO us, which is unfortunate. Oh, good play by them, actually. Being able to take out my my Raikou. That means we don't get, like, the... we don't get the boost. But Max Steel Spike here still does insane damage, actually. If we just Helping Hand there, we get a free KO on Zacian. But I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that even. Part of me wants to... We have a defense boost. I'm happy bringing out Kyogre here, honestly. Drizzle. I do kind of want to take out this Whimsicott though, right? So I'm going to Steel Spike Whim and then just go for Protect on the Kyogre. Good Helping Hand Behemoth Blade. But we're +1 defense, so like... And then if we give Kyogre defense boost, we're at a really good spot. I wish we had Quake, because giving Kyogre special defense boost against his team is like extremely valuable, but we'll see what happens here. So just Protect on Kyogre here. Hopefully bait an attack into it like close combat with the Helping Hand again, which would be nice, but nah, he just Tailwinds, which is fair enough. So we've got to store that for a couple of turns now, huh? Wild Charge. Awesome. Okay. We protect ourselves as we bring out the Max Steel Spike. Which he does have Focus Sash, which is sad. We could have got a free KO onto Zacian here, I guess. Which might have been more valuable, but I just kind of want to get this out of the way. Okay, now do we live? A part of me wants to go for Rockfall here and actually bring in our Whimsicott. Yeah, bring in our Whimsicott. This might seem weird, but if it's like Calyrex late game, unless you Dynamax. But if you don't Dynamax, then we could just freely helping hand here. Oh, they're helping hand Wild Charge. I don't know if that kills still, right? It's gonna be very awkward if if Zashi kills here. Nah, we're good. We're good. Sweet. Oh, and the recoil means that this Rock Slide is this Max Rockfall is actually gonna pick up a double KO, which is fantastic. So bam. Huge damage, bro. Like, yeah, I guess the biggest issue in this late game is going to be the Dynamax Calyrex, right? But yeah, hopefully we're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. As the Sandstorm takes out the Whimsicott, so we get a double KO. But yeah, not getting that weakness policy boost is putting us in a very awkward spot. So then we just would have one-shot Zacian, and then we're bulky enough, I think, to live an attack from Calyrex. But let's see what they bring out now. Send out Calyrex, and I'm hoping the other one's more of a Dynamax option, like Thundurus. It is Thundurus, fantastic. As one. Yeah, we go back down. Beba form. Pokemon. How many turns of Tailwind do you have? 2 more turns of Tailwind. So I'm happy going for Wide Guard here and setting up our own Tailwind. Just depends on who you max here. But if, like, yeah, so if you max Thundurus, the Airstream we're in trouble. So I think +1 Calyrex outspeeds. Opponent played turn 1 very well, though. So we got to give it to them. As he brings out the late game at Thundurus. Which is fine. Go for Wide Guard here. This protects us from Astral Barrage. As we go for Tailwind. Protects us from that, which is huge. And it goes for Max Darkness here, actually. Which will do really good damage in the Solgaleo. But that does proc our weakness policy, which is actually handy. That breaks his Focus Sash too if he has it, and then that deals with that. Okay. I think he honestly might be choice locked into... I honestly think he might be choice locked into Astral Barrage because he's not Life Orb and he's not Focus Sash because Life Orb would have done damage and Focus Sash was on Whimsicott. So I'm happy again going for another Astral Barrage here. Going for another Wide Guard. So yeah, no, I think he's choice locked actually, which is really, really good. Okay, because if he max Darkness, Airstream's his turn. That's fine. It's not great, but I think it's fine. Because I think we still outspeed with Kyogre, and we get to bring it in. So he gets the speed boost on... Getting it on Calyrex kind of sucks, but it should be fine. Because if it's a Solgaleo Thundurus endgame, it should be fine, right? And you don't take Solgaleo out here. So again, I'm happy to go for Wide Guard and just go for... Tailwind 2 turns. It's +1 speed. I think we outspeed for like 1 more speed up. So let's see. No, he's not choice locked? Okay. Okay, that's... Damn, okay, he's not choice locked. That's awkward. Okay, we do outspeed though, so that's nice. but that does make this very awkward. Crit, maybe? No. Airstreams again, so he's gonna outspeed. Takes out Kyogre. Do we? Okay. So what I want to do now is actually Rock Slide and then Protect with Kyogre. I think is the best play. Pray that you don't double up into me here. Astral Barrage. Why would you? Unless you thought... that does take us out. That sucks. Maybe Wide Garden just praying then was the play. I thought he was choice locked actually, so that last turn we could have predicted the protect. Oh, it is. I'm just dumb. No, I'm just stupid. God damn it, dude. Oh well, they kind of deserve to win this game. Damn, I should just Wide Guarded then, huh? But I'm pretty sure Thundurus outspeeds with +2 speed anyway, right? Damn, man. That sucks. My bad. How else could have I... Yeah, that, like, Turbo Astral Barrage is there. Can't believe that one-shots. That's so sad. Okay, another Kyogre team. Here, I'm happy leading with Whimsicott. Kartana actually looks fairly decent here, right? Or... does he have a Sugar Berry? So leading, I feel like, okay, we've got to get it off at least once. Leading Raikou, Solgaleo, and then our own Whimsicott with Kyogre in the back. We don't do much damage to... We don't do much damage to Dialga though, right? Because we only have Steel Spike, Max Mindstorm. But doesn't matter. What if we go Solgaleo? Let's go Solgaleo, Raikou, Kyogre. Well, look, we'll just send it. We'll just absolutely send it, and just pray, just pray that we're good enough at the game, I guess. Oh, it could be beat up Lucario. Which is something we haven't seen in a while, but, you know, it's definitely a possibility. It's +4 even, like, take us out, though. You could be beat up Lucario. That could be the strat here they're going for. Going for the good old oldie. Now they start off with Rillaboom and Whimsicott. So, pretty safe Raikou Solgaleo lead here. Do you just fake out my... Raikou though. I'm happy going Sunsteel Spike and Helping Hand here. Because that way, like, you're not going to max, right? So, I mean, you could just fake out Solgaleo, but that's fine. Because I just don't really want to go for, like, Bulldoze and just get faked out here and then, like, commit my Dynamax without getting the weakness policy boost. So I think that's, like... I think that's where we went wrong last game, right? Like, we didn't commit... Like, we committed to the Dynamax at the wrong time. And I'd rather go for a late-game Dynamax, I think, this game. It's kind of another game where I kind of just wish that I had Max Quake instead of Rockfall, but that's fine. Fake out into... Well, actually, the funny thing about that is I am stupid because we have Inner Focus, so we don't actually get flinched. But, you know... Oh, man, I am a different breed of stupid sometimes, actually. Okay, but Helping Hand, Sunsteel Strike. If this doesn't kill, which it doesn't, then we could probably just Bulldoze this turn, right? Yeah, Sunsteel Strike here, and... No, I do want to get rid of this. I do want to get rid of this Rillaboom. close. It was proc our weakness policy. The grassy terrain's up, so this shouldn't do too much damage, as I'm pretty sure it like weakens. I guess for taunt, that's fine. That's actually, yeah, it's really fine. As I guess for U-turn actually. Ooh, procs our weakness policy for us, so actually it's not super effective because we're part steel type. So, who does he bring out here? Because it's about to take a +2 Sun Steel Strike, so sends out hopefully Dialga. No, it's Incineroar, which. You know, if anyone was going to tank it, I guess Incineroar. Incineroar would rather. But let's see. Anti-Inner Focus doesn't lower our attack, which is huge. Bulldoze off here. Yeah, it does very, very little damage here, so that's nice. But we do get the +2. Not being able to take out Rillaboom is kind of sad. But he didn't bring one of his restricted, which I feel like might be the Kyogre. Get the speed drops onto those two. And a Sun Steel Strike. This is a 2-hit KO, then I'm going to be very impressed. But we can Rock Slide next turn too, actually, so. So this turn. And then it should be Incineroar. Yep, cool. So this turn, I'm happy to Thunderbolt and Rock Slide, I think, right? And he could fake us out, but that's fine. Yeah, Rock Slide and Thunderbolt. Maybe trying to take out this Incineroar. I guess the awkward thing is if we miss here and then like Darkest Lariat takes us down really low, but it should be fine. If we just get the RNGesus, then Rock Slide here should just really help us out. And then that brings them down to, like, we drew Whimsicott, so something's taking a +2. Again, it has to be Dialga, right? No, it's Rillaboom, okay. Yeah, so if this works out, then we're in a really good spot. T-Wave here actually does, like, Thunderbolt does really good damage, and we get the Paralysis. He does have a berry, though. Is it sugar or citrus? Okay. Double Rock Slide does connect, so this is a double KO. Amazing. Alright, Solgaleo, you absolute little monster, dude. Alright, sweet. And we're almost, like, we're almost back up to full HP with the Grassy Terrain too, which is awesome. Even if you bring out Kyogre here, we can actually max Raikou. Like, if you bring out Kyogre, our endgame is really good. Because we can just Wide Guard with Raikou and max Lightning into Kyogre, right? But I think actually we'd just rather max Solgaleo, right? Or our own Kyogre. It is Kyogre, actually. Yeah, it's like not very effective. How much is Mindstorm? 30. You probably max here, right? So I'm happy going max Mindstorm. And Snarl. I don't think you KO Solgaleo here. They might not even be maxing, which should be interesting. Because then you definitely don't KO, right? Unless you're Helping Hand. I feel like you don't KO, though. I don't know. I do not know my calcs, so we'll see. Unless their Tailwind ran out, and that's why we're outspeeding, but I think we're more bulky, so. No, it goes for Taunt to the Solgaleo, that's fine. I guess he was, yeah, predicting the... Okay, Raikou does fall, but Solgaleo lives, and I'm pretty sure ×2 max Mindstorm actually takes out Kyogre here, right? Yeah, awesome. Well, that seals the game. I think you had to... Honestly, looking at that damage, unless you're Specs, I'm pretty sure like Max Guys actually would have taken us out. But yeah, we can just bring in our Whimsicott now and just Tailwind ourselves and go for a Max Steel Spike, but this game should be over. Whimsy. Yeah, no, they don't. I think if they bring, actually I'm just gonna double attack. If they bring Dialga here, this game's like almost impossible, I think, for us to win, honestly. But so I'm kind of glad they didn't bring it. So that's good. But yep, there we go. The battle was cancelled. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell for more videos. We will be using this team again, probably like in the next video or whatever, but hopefully we can use the Raikou Solgaleo. It worked out really well that last game, but yeah, hopefully we can pull it off a bit better. And yeah, have a lovely day, guys.